in this video right here, it's going to be called Sometimes the Church is the Devil's Playground. And when I say devil, I'm not talking about a mind state. I am talking about invisible energies that we call archons that feed off of the lower nature of people. And let me say this real fast. Being that I put these videos on YouTube, please hit like, share, and subscribe. Hey, yo, peace, this your man, El Judge, man, coming right back at you with some of that real talk real fast, man. Hey, man, the church, man, is often, like I said, the devil's playground where these archons feed off of you. And these archons, man, they love a good meal. And they feed off of your depression. They feed off of the fact that you have been disappointed by this thing that man calls God. They feel that you have been, the times when you feel like you have been left out by this thing called God. And then the times that you feel ashamed, you feel like that you did something wrong in the eyes of this thing called God. These archons feed off of that. And the preacher is the one that gives you the illusion of you doing something wrong. The preacher has separated you from the doggone God force that dwells within. Because if you're dealing with the God force that dwells within, meaning that you're dealing with things from the heart on up, the archons can't stand you. As a matter of fact, when you deal with things from the heart on up, and your energy, and you come around them things, it runs them off. Even people who may have these things leached on them, when they come around you, them things back off for a second. The only way that thing can stay on them is if it starts an argument and you engage in that argument with it. Then it could continue feeding off of them, and then it will feed off of you as well. This is why often, man, you'll get some church people, they'll try to put you in check, you know what I'm saying? And you notice, man, they'll come at you, you know what I'm saying? Well, my God this here, my God that there, and Jesus this here, and Jesus this there. They're trying to pick a fight with you. That's the dog. That's those archons. The archons have them manipulated, and the church feeds off of them. When you see those people running around inside of the church, they call it taking a victory lap. They're trying to run away from that spirit that's leached on them. Man, the church is one of the main feeding places for these archons. You know what I'm saying? One of the main, the original, one of the original spots to go to would be a football theater. Oh my good. I mean, not a football arena, a sports arena. When you have people all riled up and over, oh man, he did da. Oh, they feed a meal. This is why they give us these things like Super Bowl. Super Bowl. That's why they give you these sporting events, so to feed these archons, man. And they believe me, these archons have been around forever. They separated themselves from the Most High a long time ago, and they figured that they can create this doggone, a better version of a world. Not the world, a better version of a world. So they came down to this place here, and they manipulated this world and changed this heaven into hell. Because this used to be a place where you would have a whole forest of vegetation. You didn't even have to eat meat, because man, everywhere you went, you had food growing. You know what I'm saying? It was just like that, man. And then they came through and started burning down the woods, and then start doing other disagreeable things, so it'll put people in a disagreeable state of mind so they can feed off of them. The archons, man, they are beings that have absolutely no doggone creativity. That's why when they find a person who has the ability to manipulate the masses, you know what I'm saying? You can capture the eye of the masses. They make sure they put that person under contract, so they can use that person to bring about more feeding, bring about more stuff. They put these people in disagreeable movies. They put them on disagreeable shows. They have them singing disagreeable songs so they can build up more negativity. These things feed off of them. And this is how you can tell the signs of when someone is being fed on by an archon, because these things ride your back like a backpack, really, literally, and you can see them. But here's a sign where you can see them. Whenever you see somebody and their gut is like this here, and their gut is so doggone big that it arches their back. That's an archon. Because right there in the gut, this is where your desires are right here. You have neurons in your gut and they feed off of that. You have neurons in your brain. The brain, this is where you create things, that things coming out of the darkness. You have neurons in your heart. In your heart is where they give you the heart to go out and do what it takes to get what you need done. And then you have neurons in your gut. The neurons in your gut work with your desires, and they love to feed off of your desires, whether it be good or whether it be bad. Your sexual desires, they love to feed off of that. And your doggone hunger, your food and that you love to eat, those things, those great things that you like, that you think are so good, those meals, they definitely love to feed off of that. And just think, man, the doggone, when you eat dead flesh, it's coming out through your pores, and they really love that. And when you go to a church, what's their favorite food? The one that the character they call Jesus told him not to eat. What's their favorite food? Pork. Peace and blessings, y'all. 6 minutes. I'm out.